be looking at some cool little features on your Mac, including how to look at the CPU usage and your and how to take screenshots. So what you do to take a screenshot is you click here, and since mine's already typed, just like with or with me, not with but with me, I type SC and screenshot shows up. But you can also type the whole thing out if you prefer. Then I just click enter or return, depending on if you're using out keyboard, and a thing will show up here. Since mine's not since I'm recording, and it'll say record or take a screenshot of entire screen, a selected window, or a selected portion. Record entire screen, recorded selected portion, and then you also have options including where the microphone is, which microphone you use, and things like um, which type of timer you use, how long it is, all that. And then you just click record. And so that's cool. And then there's another thing that I like to use called Activity Monitor. And then I just click return and or enter, depending on the type of keyboard. And what shows up is, so right now I'm going to go to CPU. It shows up the threads, the processes, the amount of CPU load on the system is using, the user using, and what's idle. So usually when I'm like using iMovie and editing, idle is only like 10%, and my computer is really working to edit and upload those videos. And then another thing you have is you can look at memory. So once we go over to memory, you can see we have 8 gigabytes of physical memory on this device, and we have basically 2 gigabytes, well, no, 1.5 gigabytes of cached files, along with basically 6.5 gigabytes of memory being used overall. And then you can go to energy and see the remaining charge, the time remaining, the time on battery, and all of that. So if I keep doing what I'm doing right now with the amount of energy, I will have 1 hour, 6 minutes on battery. I think that's what it means. Or maybe it's 4.5 hours. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah. Then you can go to disk and see what the disk's doing with the reads and the writes per second and the amount. Then you can see the data and all that cool stuff. And then network. So this is more like the packets used and the data received, data sent. So as you can see, since I've started this, it looks like I've received 9 gigabytes and sent 4. I don't think so. I think that's more, or I think it's less since I just got on the data, but you can also change it to data. And same with like energy. Well, no, you can't change energy. You can change disk to data. I tend to like data better. It's just more interesting. Memory, can't change. CPU, you can't change. All right, so another cool thing that you can do is you can look at your storage. So if you type storage, give it a sec, and it comes up with storage management. And so this is a good way to see your total storage being used, and give it a sec to calculate. And so you can go through optimize storage, empty chest automatically, reduce clutter. So if I click review files, I can see, so like these are things that I still need to edit, downloads, unsupported apps, file browser. Excuse me. Little sneeze there. And then you can see applications is 8.5 or 8 gigabytes, and like messages. And I really like to delete message, so I'll just copy all that and then just click delete. And as you can see, that kind of gets rid of some of the space, mail, iCloud Drive, and then as you can see, I've got basically 70 gigabytes available. And then another cool thing is if you click this Apple logo on the top and you click about this Mac, you can see the things about the Mac. So as you can see, I'm on macOS Catalina, and the version is 10.15.4. This is a MacBook Air Retina display, 13-inch 2019 model with the 1.6 gigahertz dual-core Intel Core i5. And then I've got 8 gigabytes of LPDDR3 memory. And then the startup disk is just the Macintosh disk. So supposedly you could get Windows on this. I would not recommend that. But if you want the type of hardware for the, but not the software, and then you see the serial number, which will be blacked out. And then you can see display, storage, support, service, So yeah, so there's that. And then what else? Cool thing. Well, I'd say that just in general, using these apps are cool. Maps is really interesting on the Mac, just how it, because you can click 3D or 2D, move around. So I'm not in Round Rock, but that's just where I'm kind of locating it. Pflugerville, we've got Austin. If you scroll up, we can go up to Fort Worth and Dallas. If we zoom out even more, we can go up to Oklahoma City, over to Amarillo, up and over to Denver. So I'm just using, and what I really like is you can use 2 fingers on the trackpad, or if you have a magic mouse, you just use, since the whole mouse has that touch glass, you just scroll your finger around on the mouse, and then you physically move the mouse, or you can click here to turn on that, and you've got transit and satellite. So yeah, that's most of the things that I think are kind of cool. I hope you like this. If you've got any ideas for videos, anything you'd like to see, just comment down below. I will totally look at those comments and respond to you. And yeah, thanks for watching. And